Are you in an area where your sky could be an amenity for you? If you are out in a more rural setting where you don't have a lot of light from local cities, you may want to consider this new amenity or program for your campground to entice visitors to come and get involved. Now, we are near Big Bend National Park, and last night we went to a stargazing program within the park. Their interpretive ranger ran it. He was kind of an astronomy nerd and learned a lot of things about the sky, and it was a really cool program. Now, here outside of Big Bend, they are in the Dark Sky International area where they really have a giant focus, and it's one of the darkest areas in the country to really be able to see the night sky and see just unimaginable amounts of stars. But even if you're not in that situation, you might want to consider running a stargazing program at your campground. Now, this doesn't have to be as expensive of a proposition as it used to be. Many times when we heard about telescopes, they were many thousands of dollars to get a decent telescope to see things that were far away. With the advances in technology now, you've got a great opportunity. One of the telescopes they used last night was called a Seestar, Seestar S50. And the ranger was telling us this can be purchased for under $1,000. I'm looking at it online, and I think it's $4.99 on Amazon. It's not that big of an investment for something that really could provide some great views of the sky. And the magic about this telescope is, in the old days, remember, you had to go and you squint and you look in the little tube and maybe you see it, and sometimes you looked, and I know I've been personally very underwhelmed in a lot of cases and not really seen much in them. And maybe that's just me. But this has a little iPad screen. So you use Wi-Fi from your phone and you can tell it, and the ranger experimented. We were looking for the comet, the Atlas comet last night, and he put that into his phone and then held it near the telescope, and I assume they were probably Bluetooth. The telescope then went out and found that in the night sky and brought back pictures of it to the iPad. And those pictures, as it looked at that item longer, got better and better because it had more shots of it and could actually build a library of photos about it. And he actually was able to store pictures and then show a group of people other pictures that they had taken earlier. So I think this is a great advancement, and I personally haven't seen this before. But for $500 on a telescope, hey, I'm half intrigued to just do it for myself. If you've got a campground and you want to try it out, I think this would be a fun tool. And especially if you've got a little astronomy nerd in you, or you've got somebody who likes to take a look at the sky, this would be a great idea, and especially enticing to bring in people and kids to really give them another reason to remember your park. If you have any kind of an astronomy program going on, I'd love to hear about it. I'm Donna Bordeaux at Campground Accounting. Tell me what you're seeing and what you're doing, and I'll include the link to it here in the description. So if you want to go check out that telescope, follow the link through. Thanks.